This is the story of Itzayaya, the coyote, and Ilzwelzich, the great monster, whose hardened heart lies in front of you. It happened many years ago, long before the people came, when only animals lived here. Once upon a time, Coyote was building a fish trap on the river when he learned that a great monster was eating all the animals. So Coyote set out to see what he could do. Along the way he took a bath and dressed up to make himself tasty to the monster. Climbing up the ridges, he looked out over the land. Suddenly, he saw a great head. Mounting off into the distance loomed a huge body. Coyote had never seen anything like it. The monster could not see him because Coyote was painted brown like the swaying grass. Using rawhide ropes, Coyote tied himself to 3 mountains, Pilot Knob, Cottonwood Butte, and the 7 Devils. Then he called out to the monster, "You have already swallowed all the animals. Why don't you swallow me too, so I won't be lonely?" The monster did not know that Coyote carried with him a fire-making kit and 5 stone knives. So the monster inhaled like a mighty wind. He inhaled so hard that the ropes broke, and the coyote was carried right into his gaping mouth. Coyote looked around as he walked down the wide throat of the monster. Seeing many bones, he thought, "Many animals have been dying." Just then, Hohosnim, the grizzly bear, rushed at him, roaring and growling. Coyote said, "So, you make yourself scary only to me," and he kicked the bear on the nose. That is why the grizzly bear has a short nose. As Coyote continued along toward the heart of the monster, Wahpusnim, the rattlesnake, rattled at him threateningly. "So, only toward me you are vicious," said Coyote. Then he stepped on the snake's head, making it flat. It is still that way today. As Coyote walked further along, the animals began to greet him. When he finally reached the heart, he cut slabs of fat from it for the animals to eat. Then he built a fire with the flints he had brought. The smoke drifted up through the monster's eyes, ears, and nose. With his stone knives, Coyote began slicing out the monster's heart. One by one, the knives began to break. But he kept on cutting. When his last knife broke, Coyote grabbed the heart and tore it loose with his bare hands. At that moment, the great monster died, and all the animals went out the openings of his body according to Coyote's directions. Muskrat was the last to come out, and they all had to help him, as he was caught by the tail. That is why the muskrat has no hair on his tail to this day. Everyone helped to carve the monster into large pieces. Coyote threw the pieces outward in every direction. Where they landed, nations of people sprang up. Coyote named them the Cayuse, the Blackfeet, the Coeur d'Alenes, the Yakimos. When he finished, a fox came up and said, "What is the meaning of this, Coyote? You have used up the body of the monster and given it faraway lands. Is there nothing left for this place?" "Well," snorted Coyote, "why didn't you tell me this before? Bring me some water." Coyote then washed his bloody hands and sprinkled the drops on the ground here. From this ground came the people Coyote named the Nimepu, the Nez Perce Indians. The heart of the great monster, now turned to stone, still lies here to mark the place of their beginning.